Peter Drucker often observed that most executives have a pretty bad track record when it comes to decisions about who to hire and who to promote.
Our people in Denver recommended Jack very highly, and for once, I agree with them.
So it's no surprise that more and more companies are hoping that technology can help them make just the right personnel decisions each and every time. Ideally, we could load lots and lots of resumes in on one end, and the machine would spit out just the perfect hires on the other end. Now that we've entered the age of the algorithm, a number of tech firms are effectively trying to create this machine, or something like it. One of them is ClearFit, which was founded in 2007 by Toronto entrepreneur Ben Baldwin, who recently joined the Drucker Institute's board of advisors. The idea behind ClearFit is for an employer to gain not only insight into a job candidate's work history, but also into their personality, motivation, and cultural fit.
Hiring is a critically important problem to work on because it relates to people's happiness. And when people are in the right jobs, they're happier. They're happier not just at work. They're happier at home because their Sundays are better. They're not dreading the Monday. But then also their employers, their bosses, they're happier on Monday too when they have a happier, more productive person in place.
Under the ClearFit system, companies begin by having their best performers take a psychometric test. If you want more employees like Bob and Linda, your two big stars, ClearFit can help you define what really makes them tick. The employer also answers a series of questions to help clarify what sort of skills and qualities are needed for the job at hand. It's just like Peter Drucker said, there's no such thing as a good man or good woman. Good for what is the question. Finally, the job candidate hits the ClearFit site. In addition to filling out an online application, he or she takes a 15-minute psychometric test with over 100 fast-paced questions. The test aims to capture a sense of a person's drive, capacity to withstand stress, tolerance for risk, preference for structure, interest in others, and 15 other characteristics. If you're an employer looking for your next Bob or your next Linda, this is a promising way to find one.
When we think about evaluating someone for a job, there are really, really good analytics. Like these algorithms can predict more accurately than a human can predict someone's successful outcome in a role. But it's absolutely essential to have a human involved in this process because in the hiring process, we're not imagining whether someone's going to be employed. What we should be imagining is whether someone is going to be a successful employee down the road and whether the relationship between the manager and the employee is going to be successful down the road.
ClearFit isn't the only enterprise offering a predictive job matching product. A company called HireVue also plays in this space. So does RealMatch. Even eHarmony has rolled out an elevated careers recruitment platform. And yet not everyone is a fan of using software to make hires. Their concern is that the idea can go too far. As one critic recently warned, recruiting and hiring is hard work. The role of technology should be to remove barriers, reduce friction, and accomplish tasks with greater ease. It's about making the work for humans easier, not trying to take the human out of it.
So we're in an age where there's a ton of data, and people are starting to figure out how to gain insight from that data. A lot of really, really smart people can make great insights about data. And we can all argue about whether it's the right insight or whether it's the right data, but there is this human element that needs to be considered as well. The role of technology as a predictor is to get the right people in the room and not waste time. But it should also set those two people up to allow that humanity to happen and imagine what that 6-month, 9-month relationship is like and really come at that from a productive perspective.
Now, some people just have a great nose for spotting talent, and that's an advantage. But gut feeling can only go so far. With any luck, technology will help all of us make smart choices that we might otherwise not make, and see things we might otherwise not see. We're still beta testing.